In Australia, a 100-year-old woman shared the secret to her long life. She says that longevity stems from a calm attitude to any tumultuous life events. She recommends not holding on to grudges and to live in the here and now. Her credo is, don't worry about things that may never even happen. I envy people who can do this.
They're not alive, not worrying about yesterday or tomorrow, but living only in the here and now. That's how a cow lives. Any animal. It lives in the here and now. If they have premonitions, that's another matter. But if this sensation is not given to them, then they will live with what they have. Look at how they sit, stand, lie down, sleep. Everything is very simple. Whatever the body dictates, but not a human being. He burdens himself with all sorts of cosmic problems. Stars are exploding somewhere, and this worries him.
And I thought you would say, this is correct, this is right.
No, I cannot say that. Being concerned with where you are, this is life. But your calm bodily existence, this is the life of an animal. If you live only by what you have, the way the body lives,
I understand.
then that's all.
So you're saying it's basically impossible to keep a calm attitude to any tumultuous life events?
Well, that depends on the level of your attitude. I have a calm attitude towards everything that does not concern me physically. I am blind to everything else. It does not exist.
Who did you say that about just now?
Not about myself.
Indeed.
No. A Kabbalist is open to the whole world. He's open. It's not that he is running out to gain impressions and information, but he has to come out of himself and participate in the world. Absorb things inside of him. Take in all the problems of this world and process them correctly. That's how he activates his correction, by correcting the impressions of this world and putting them back out.
So you understood in advance and understand now that you're not taking on a life that is trouble-free.
No.
And this makes a Kabbalist happy to live this way?
It makes him happy because it's a necessity. It is a necessity. Otherwise it is not life. Kabbalists cannot live another way. Mosif da'at, mosif machot.
One who adds knowledge adds suffering.
Suffering.
Then what do you think about this last phrase, not to hold on to grudges?
This is important but natural. If we accept everything is coming from the Creator and that everything that gets played out between us is a picture of the world that He plays, then one's attitude to it becomes correct, practical.
It's no longer a grudge, right?
It's not a grudge. It's involving yourself in the correction of the world, in absorbing the world, in manifesting the world.
Meaning you begin to engage this system together with the Creator.
Yes, you're not just looking at everything, absorbing it, being scared by it, but you understand this is being done for you. It is being processed inside of you. It appears to you this way. This picture is individually and personally totally yours, and you have to act in a way that will justify it. And here's where the work begins. Yes, here is our work, and here is our problem.
That's beautiful. So tell me one last thing. What does it mean for you to live in the here and now?
Living in the here and now is correct, but in the sense that here and now is my reality. I create it. I receive my impressions entirely from what the Creator puts out for me, and I process them inside of me. I constantly correct myself, my impressions, my reflections of the world inside me, and I do this in order to justify the Creator on all degrees of my perception.
This is called living in the here and now?
Yes, this is a very difficult condition. That is, the world appears to you this way, and you have to process it inside of you as if it is perfect.
Wow.
You see, it seems impossible.
You're given something horrible, and you transform it into goodness as if goodness came to you.
Yes.
Even though it's entirely, absolutely evil.
Yes. And you have to bring it to a state where you won't even see or feel that there is so much evil in the world, or that it is all pure evil, because every step that you take forward when you work on correcting your perception of the world will show you that the world as even more horrible and even more horrible. Horrifying scenes. The Creator has such a video library that the scariest movies will play before you, and you will have to justify all of it.
Is this called that the Creator rears you this way, leading you this way?
Yes, precisely. To bring a person to a degree of completely righteous. This means to show him the scariest things in the world, the most unjust, horrible things, and still, Because he associates all of it with the Creator as the only force, the only Creator, he justifies all of it. It's impossible, simply impossible. This is what you have to reach.